Hey, what's up, guys? Midous Forex here. So I'm going to be showing you how to do step index and how to use it effectively in order to get some profits out of the markets. So this strategy you can use on all the other indices as well as step index, except for boom and crash. So let's start. There are about 5 conditions that have to be met for you to enter the market, but you enter with usually 3 or 2 conditions. The first condition is that the yellow line, which is the price action, has to be above those 2 lines. They have to be above the blue and red line. That is the first condition for a buy. The second condition is that the blue line has to be above the red line. That is for a buy condition. The blue line has to be above the red line, represents the bulls of the market. So they have to be above the red line for you to enter. This line right there has to be above the red line. Those are the bulls of the market. That means the bulls are in charge. Then the third condition is that the brown line has to come from below going upwards. So these lines have to be facing down. From facing down, they need to begin to face upwards. That's the second condition. That's the third condition. So our first entry is where the lines crossed. When the lines crossed where the X is, that's where we enter. That is for a high risk entry. Then for our low risk entry, we simply waited for the market to progress further, took our entry right above the cloud cover or the purple marking right there where the X is. Once we took our entry from there, that is our safe entry, our entry 2. Look at all the pips that we gained in the market all the way from there. This is on the 15-minute time frame. So we do it on the 15-minute time frame, the 5-minute time frame, and the 1-minute time frame. Remember, the signal first come on the 1 minute, then the signal will come on the 5-minute. The last signal to come will be on the 15 minutes. So if you want the signal early, you go on the lower time frame to check for its arrival. The first signal that you're going to get is the yellow line crossing the 2 lines. If the yellow line goes below the 2 lines, that is our sell. If it goes above, that is our buy. But we first wait for confirmation from the red and blue line. If the red is above, it's our sell condition. For instance, here, the red line went above the blue line, and the yellow line was below both the red line. The yellow line is simply the price action. So the price action is always the first indicator to tell us what's really happening. So once the price action went below the 2 line, which is the yellow line, the red line went above the blue line, and the blue line remained below. That is our sell signal. The good part with this signal, it came simultaneously with the resistance. The purple resistance here, as you can see, was broken right there. The purple resistance was broken by the candles. That is our fourth confirmation, our safe entry. So we ended from the X and sold from there. Now look at the number of pips that we gained in the market. And of course, these lines were facing downwards. That means the market was going down. It came from there on the dot where the circle is, and over overbought region. After coming from an overbought region, it began to sell, going downwards. The brown line went downwards. Those are our sell conditions. So you have seen how we take our sells and buys. The blue and the purple simply represent resistance and support in the market. If we want to buy, we want to be above the blue. If we want to buy, we have to be above the blue and purple cloud. If we want to sell, we have to be below the green and purple cloud. So if we want to buy, we simply wait for the candlesticks to cross, like on this instance here. This instance here, the market crossed, the lines crossed, the blue and the red line crossed, they went above. Those for the bulls. So the bulls became in charge of the market right now. Once they went in charge of the market, the black sticks began to face upwards, and the brown line began to go upwards. The yellow line was the first signal. Of course, it already crossed. That's the price action. So once it already crossed, we entered the market. Now look at all the pips we gained on our buy. So don't forget to subscribe to Midous Forex. Once you subscribe to Midous Forex, please check the description below for the links to the WhatsApp group, the Telegram group, and you can see my number right below the description. You can text me for the settings to this strategy. I'll give them to you at a very discount price. It's very effective. Look at how many entries you have in the market. Another sell right there. The red line above, it crossed the resistance, broke the resistance. The yellow line was the first indicator, and we took our sell from there. Another entry from there. The blue line went above The yellow line was our first indicator, told us what to do, broke the resistance, the blue line was above, and we bought from there. Look at the pips we gained before it reversed. So this happens multiple times in a day. So once you have this strategy, you're able to scalp the market almost 24/7 without making huge losses. Don't forget to subscribe to Midous Forex and text me. The number is right in the description below.